Okay, so yung answer pala ng number 1 ay letter J, ayan, 26. Okay, so number 2, here's the question. What is the next 3 terms of the Fibonacci sequence? We have 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. And then here is our answer for number 2. So the sequence ends at 5, diba? So we are going to look for the next 3 terms. So bakit naging 8, 13, and 21? So if we apply the rule of Fibonacci sequence, if you look at from the internet, to get or to find the next 3 terms, according to the rule, we will add to get the number daw, we will add the preceding 2 terms. Okay, other than 0 and 1. So here in this sequence, given na yung 0 and 1. Okay, to get 1, after ng 1, you will add the preceding 2 terms. That means 0 and 1. So if you add that, you get 1. And para makuha yung 2, you will add 1 and 1. And then that's 2, right? And then 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then if we add that preceding 2 terms, 3 plus 5 is 8. That's why 8 yung nakalagay. Then 5 plus 8 is 13. 8 plus 13 is 21. So the answer is 8, 13, and 21. So here in your answer sheet, number 2, the answer is letter U. 8, 13, and 21. Okay, number 3. What are the missing numbers in the sequence for blank, 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 and 64? So there are 3 terms that need to be answered, diba? May blank na 3. So going back to this answer, we have the first term is a sub 1, second term is sub 2, sub 3, sub 4, until 64 na pang a sub 5. So there are 5 terms. So yung given ay first term lang at yung last term na a sub 5. Yung kukunan natin ng answer ay yung yung a sub 2, a sub 3, and a sub 4. So in order to get the answers, we will first determine kung ano yung gagamitin natin na sequence formula. So in this case, we used, ayan, in your screen, we used the formula of the geometric sequence na a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. Alright? So, geometric sequence yung gagamitin natin. First thing is to find the common ratio. Okay? So, here, in our example, I used yung a sub 5, yung last term na 64, kasi given na siya. Okay, so if I use a sub 5, all we need is to substitute the values, diba? So a sub 5, ayan. So we will use the formula. So a sub 5, instead of n, you write 5 is equal to 4, kasi yun yung a sub 1, yung first term. And then write r, since that's the missing variable or value. And then yung n sa taas, magiging 5 na, since yung fifth term yung ginamit natin, minus 1. So next line of answer is 64, kasi yun yung a sub 5 is equal to 4 times yung r raised to 4, kasi 5 minus 1. Okay, so that's 64 is equal to 4 r raised to 4. And then to get the value of r, dapat ma-exclude yung nakadikit sa r na 4 na coefficient, diba? To do that, you need to apply some properties of equalities, diba? Yan yung multiplication property of equality. We multiply both sides by 1/4. So 64 over 4, yung sa kabilang side naman is 4r to the 4th raised to 4. And then we cancel 4 over 4. Yung natira na lang ay r raised to 4 is equal to 16, kasi 64 divided by 4 is 16. Okay, you can interchange the order or the signs. Pwede rin naman yun. Okay, so that's r raised to 4 is equal to 16. So to get rid of raised to 4, we multiply both sides by the fourth root para ma-cancel yung yung power na 4. So okay, the fourth root of r raised to 4 is equal to the fourth root of 16. And then cancel, r na lang yung natira is equal to positive and negative 2 yung answer. Kasi yung fourth root ng 16 ay 2. Diba? If you multiply 2 raised to 4, diba? That's 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2 is 16. That's why r is equal to positive and negative 2. So we are done now with our value for r. Let's go and find the three terms between the first term and the fifth term na 4 and 64 respectively. So ayan, we will use again the the formula of geometric sequence. So a sub 2, bakit naging 8? So ito siya, so a sub 2 is equal to 4, the first term, times 2. So kasi yun yung natin, r, the value of r. And then n minus 1, that's 2 minus 1 since second term. Okay, and then go to the next. A sub 2 is equal to 4 times 2 raised to 1. So if you multiply 4 times 2, that's 8. That's why 8 yung answer dyan. Okay, next. For a sub 3 naman, bakit naging 16? So a sub 3 is equal to 4. Kasi yung a sub 1 is 4, yung first term. Times r, which is 2 raised to n minus 1. That's 3 minus 1 kasi pang third term. Okay, so a sub 3 is equal to 4 times the quantity 2 raised to 2 kasi 3 minus 1 is 2. So here, we will apply the Pemdas since may mga involved operations. Hindi lang isa, but more than one. Okay, that's the time to use the order of operation, which is the Pemdas. So, in this case, yung involved lang na operation ay multiplication at yung power. So, using the Pemdas, yung pinakaunang letter sa Pemdas is P, which is the parentheses. So, there's no need of answering the element inside the parentheses. Okay? Then, exponent. So, meron siyang exponent. So, here, we will first compute for the exponent. Okay? That's why 4, yung inuna ko. That's 2 times 2. I mean, 2 raised to 2 is 4. Then 4 times 4 is 16. So the answer here is 16. Okay, for the last one, for a sub 4, okay, yung pang-apat na term in this sequence, we have a sub 4 is equal to the first term, 4. Okay, 4 times r, which is 2, raised to 4 minus 1. 4 kasi pang 4 term. The next line of answer, a sub 4 is equal to 4 times the quantity 2 raised to 3. Again, using the Pemdas, we'll first answer the exponent part. So 2 raised to 3, that's 8. Kasi nga, tatlong 2, diba? Minultiply all together. So 4 times 8 is 32. That's why our answer here, number 3, is 8, 16, and 32. So going back in your answer sheet, yung pangatlo, the answer here is letter M, 8, 16, and 32. Okay.